My paddle is sitting in a weird spot. That's a little bit better. Alright.
What was that?
That was awkward. That was bad. Bad start.
What was that? What was that?
I always have trouble with that for some reason. It's fine. It was a little bit better. Okay. I'm just gonna play that safe. Come on, I jumped. That's no good. If I can hit the reset, that'd be nice.
What was that? What was that?
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna do something here.
What was that?
I'm gonna get rid of
What
this
was
sound
that?
effect.
I've never seen that before. That wasn't supposed to happen.
I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't even want a sound effect to play. Alright. That was bad. Here's my card. What's up, Sylvanus? How you doing? Doing alright. That's good. Alright is better than terrible, I suppose. There we go. Alright, I haven't even gotten past 1, 2. So, I would like to change that. Probably gonna get an ow here.
Wow!
Yeah. Not by much, though. That was awkward. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna do this. This is slow, but whatever. So that's, yeah, I don't know how much time that's gone now, but whatever. I'm not getting that 0.23 back though. In fact, I'm gonna lose more than that.
Wow!
Ugh, I didn't think it'd be 4 seconds. Well, I guess I grabbed the mushroom too, so. One of my jumps didn't come out earlier. I could have just jumped from the tree, but I wasn't sure about it. Whatever, just take that.
Wow!
Still lost time. Mainly because of the... well, I guess there were a couple different things going on there. Okay, I should... Bad. Bad. Did you hear about the man whose whole left side got cut off? He's alright now. That's amazing. Nice one.
Wow!
Dang. I've been losing time every single level. But technically this run can still keep going, so I'm gonna keep it going. Alright. Gain time every level, dude. Please, I'm trying. Alright, we might have a shot on this split to gain time. There it is.
I just want to split.
I got a frame roll back. At least I assume it's a frame roll. I honestly don't even know. It could just be 0.3 flat. Excuse me. you see, I never have good luck in the water levels. I never do. I always get hit by something in the water levels. Like that. I will save that best segment, though. Oh, I know you were just messing around. Please. I'll keep going, even though I don't want to. I already don't want to keep this run going, but whatever. This could be the run that PBs, you never know.
Wow!
Ooh, that was gross. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. Huh, that was sick. Is that other shell still chasing me, or did I despawn it? Well, it doesn't matter now, because it would fall in the pit. Well, that level at least went better than the last attempt, so that's good. Still gonna lose time, but it's okay.
Wow!
Yeah. That's not too bad, though. I can keep this one going. Why am I not committing to just jumping to the second platform? I feel like it's like not gonna be there or something, I don't know. Whatever, just take that. Wow. What is wow?
Wow!
Wow! It kind of does like he's saying... It does sound like he's saying wow instead of ow. He's supposed to be saying ow, but I can kind of hear the little W sound. Yeah. That holds true for a lot of people that speedrun. The more they play the game that they're running, the better they get. Now, sometimes that's not true, but... Okay, seriously... This game's hitboxes are just awful. And we're taking the bottom path for some reason. Yeah, I didn't want to keep that one going. Whatever, we'll try again. As long as I get a 379, I don't even care at this point. Optimal is 380, though. At least I got the top of the flagpole. That should help out. Probably not going to gain any time, though.
Wow!
Tied. Okay. This is probably not the best place to get a mushroom. I should be getting mushrooms in 1-3 and 1-4. Or mushroom in 1-3. And then fire in 1-4. Doing it in this level is just too slow. And you know, like, I don't need the mushroom in this level. Like, whatever. I can worry about where I get the mushroom later. I just want to beat the game.
Wow!
That's the third time I've done that today. Ugh, I didn't even look at the timer. I should have held back a bit, that way I wouldn't get the 3 fireworks. Otherwise, I would have saved about a second, but instead I'm losing it. Hopefully I won't get trolled by the piranha this time. Dang it, I was trying to hold back. It would have been a very minuscule amount of time saved, though, so it doesn't really matter too much. Still, that's kind of unfortunate. Well, we still have fire. Don't know for how long, but we have fire. That was a 308 coming out of that? Gross. And I got a firework. And I still save time. That's hilarious. Even though I'm not laughing, I still think that's hilarious. Oh, gosh. These cheap cheeps.
Don't open paint.
Oh, nice. That helps. Oh, that was fine, actually. I misjudged that, but that's okay. Decent stage.
Don't open paint.
Best I've ever done, apparently. Alright, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're also gonna pretend that I'm good at this game. Ah, whatever. Thanks for the GG. Okay. Dang it, whatever, it's one firework. And I had 6 seconds to save anyway, so I'm not gonna get too angry over that. Yeah, still got 5.5 back, so I can afford that. Almost got fireworks. Dang it. I'm scared to like jump and throw the fire. I need to man up at that point. I need to be like jumping and throwing the fire at Bowser, because what I'm doing is not good enough. Whatever, still save time. Why do I have 4 seconds to save on this level? That doesn't make any sense. That is really weird that I have 4 seconds on the last split. Or I had. And drop. I'm just gonna play that safe. Sometimes you'll throw a fireball at the piranha plant, and for some reason, you'll still take damage, and you won't even hit the plant at all. It's kind of silly, but whatever. That was almost bad. Yep, got a 1-up. I don't... Wait a minute. Let me just do this first. I need to be crouch jumping there. That would save me from doing what I just did. Whatever. We're through the maze. Ah, man. That Bowser's difficult to get through. That Bowser's very challenging. I don't know how to describe it. It's just challenging. Ugh. Still gonna save a little bit of time. I've got to. Maybe I should just not try to kill him with fire there. I don't know if the record kills every single Bowser with fire. I actually don't even know. That'd be interesting to look up. There is a 1-up invisible block earlier where I was. There was like an empty space. There's like a line, then an empty space, then 2 blocks. The empty space is an invisible block with a life in it. And I saved 12 seconds. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I kind of... Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. That part is always scary, and so is this, apparently. I don't usually get that lucky. I usually do not get that lucky. I don't even care if I lose time on this split. I'm just glad I'm alive. Actually, no, I'm still gonna gain time. I got a second back, nice. Don't know how that happened. Alright, this level really likes to troll me, though, with the... I get this weird thing that happens sometimes, where the second platform doesn't spawn, but it spawned that time. Sometimes that second platform doesn't spawn, and I haven't figured out why. Alright. Not a best segment? Come on. I mean, I knew I wasn't like... Okay, well, never mind. I won't say it, because that would defeat the purpose of me wondering why it wasn't a best segment. I was gonna be like, oh, well, I know it wasn't the... Oh, dang it, dude. I should shut up, because that's distracting me. Game ate my jump. Alright, well, that's our first death. Whatever, we still have a bunch of time at the end of the game to save. It's not just the beginning where I have time to save. Alright, take that a little slow. Okay, I'm glad I backed out of that, and... Okay, that's not fair. Now this game's just trolling me. That was pretty bad. I'm gonna keep this one going, though.
Ow!
Oh, there was a mushroom back there. I don't know why I didn't get it. Friggin' firework. Let me think.
Don't open paint. I just want to split.
What are you saying GG for, MK? Also, hi. Welcome. I know there were 2 Goombas there, but I didn't think the first one would fall that fast. I can never remember, like, when Goombas fall, like, when, like, how that works, I don't know. Whatever, I'm alive. What's up, Love Baseball? Okay, never mind, MK.
Don't open paint. I just want to split.
Forget I asked. OP. Wait, actually, yeah, I want to get that mushroom. Technically, GG does mean good game, but that's in this context. Nobody would say GG in this context. I don't think. You don't. If you're gonna tell somebody about a good game, you don't say, "Yeah, Super Mario Brothers is a GG." Okay, I know what GG means, guys. I was joking earlier. Never mind. I'm just saying in this context, like the context that he's using GG in right now doesn't make any sense. And neither does my movement in this game. That doesn't make sense either. Alright. Yes, please add a kappa if you're gonna be... Okay. Okay, thanks game. You gave me 1 free pass, but I don't get 2. I guess that's fair. Well, the concept of me not getting 2 free passes is fair, but the way that happened is not fair. I was trying to slow down, dude. Wait, I had 28 on this? Why? What happened? Man, I could have gotten 24 back, and instead I'm only getting 21. I round up in case you guys can't tell. MK, please. I don't even know how to do Bullet Bill Glitch. I'm serious, I don't even know how to do it. Okay, how many deaths have I had? 1? Or did I die a second time somewhere? I don't even know how many deaths I have. I know I have at least 1. Please don't troll me. Good. I don't even care that was slow. Darby in the end of the level. I wish I could. But trying to get to Darbian's level in Mario, that's asking a lot from me. So if anybody was hoping I would beat Darbian, I'm sorry, I can't provide for you. Maybe a complimentary warpless run will suffice. If it does not, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm a bad streamer. Okay, I'm trying to think here. just gonna have to play. Honestly, I shouldn't even think about this.
Don't open paint.
Nice.
I just want to split.
I should just play the game. Oh, that might ruin it, actually. That might ruin it. No, it didn't. Okay. I'm gonna wait for that. Alright. Good enough. I was trying not to get hit by the hammer. I misjudged when he was going to throw hammers again. In case you guys didn't know, hammers do in fact have hitboxes. Alright, well... The good news is we're in World 8. The bad news is we're in World 8. So, if I can get out of 8-1 and 8-2, we might have a shot. But, doesn't mean it's going to be easy. That was odd. Oh, come on, I was trying not to get the 6, man. I thought I would just barely get a 7, but nah. And I still save 0.3. That's so gross, dude. Also, I'm now realizing I had 1 death. So far, anyway. Ah, man. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. That scared me. I wasn't even, like, I literally froze there. I just didn't even know what to do.
Don't open paint. I just want to
Okay,
split.
I can't do the rest of this game without him. I need the fire. Those were great patterns, by the way. Those were great patterns. Just play it safe. Okay, okay. I don't even care. I don't care that I got a 6. We have a shot here. We have a shot. Also, hi, Zara. Alright, last level. We have a shot here. Okay, I messed that up. I don't care. Just go. We can still do this. Okay. Thanks, Yoshi. This is gonna be really sketchy now. That's very good. Okay. Survive the water, survive Bowser, and we have a PB. Otherwise, it's probably dead.
You won!
1 death.
You did it! You did it! I knew you would! I just knew you would!
1 death. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. As soon as I lost fire, I was really concerned. But, As soon as I lost fire, I started getting concerned, but I'm glad that worked out. 2244, good enough for me. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. Much appreciated. Alex record. I'm curious what that does to the leaderboard, though. Now I have a video for this category again. Lost levels, warpless. I could do that for SNES, even though I haven't played that game in forever. 2244, that puts me in 74th. That puts me between Suzerain and Virus Returns. I didn't bot very many people, but that's okay. But yeah, I think with, let's see, that one death was in, yeah, 5-4. That would not have given me a 21. That death, and if I didn't have that death in 5-4, I still would have had a low 22. It's amazing how the record is 1903. That's ridiculous, dude. That's actually ridiculous. Ugh. Gosh, I'm only half an hour into the stream and I already got a PB. I thought I'd be playing this game a lot longer than that, but that's okay. Yeah, the world record's 1903, which is ridiculous. Sharing to Twitter real quick. Man, what do I play now? I don't even know what I want to play. Oh, actually, no. I know what I'll play. At least I don't know how long I'll play this, but I will play it anyway. Alright. Oh, it's already in the console. Cool. That buzzing, I need to figure... It's probably just a bad sound card in the... or sound thing in the... SNES. It's not my TV, because it doesn't buzz on other consoles. I'm gonna save my layout, actually. Yeah, Zara, I texted you, that I texted you the picture that I took. I don't actually remember the route for this game at all. Well, I remember the beginning. Like, the very first thing, but after that, I'm clueless. So... Only reason I know is because I was messing around with this earlier to make sure the card actually worked. And it worked. Oh, I can change the... Again, I don't even know how long I'm going to play this tonight, but I'm just going to play this for a little bit. You know, it's weird. I kind of feel like playing Battle for Bikini Bottom tonight. Like, I feel like playing that game again and trying to get more... Maybe try to 100% that game. Maybe that's what I'll do, but I'll play this for a little bit until then. If enough people want me to play Battle for Bikini Bottom, I will, but, yeah. Okay, I gotta find the house that I need to go in. I think it's... no, that... Oh, really? Okay, so there's a completely new route for this. That's okay. I'll have to change my splits up then. Or I'll have to, like, switch them around, is what I mean. Okay, I just did this earlier. I don't even... oh, wait a minute. Don't I have to, I'll remember this. It doesn't matter, because I will be going back to this game. Maybe I'll even start playing this tomorrow and trying to improve my time. I can probably save, like... I don't know. I have so much time to save in this game. I have, I think, like 40 minutes to save on the final boss alone. And after seeing how fast Zera beat him in his run, like now that we actually have a route, yeah. Now that we actually have strats and stuff. This is what I was trying to look for. Yes, I'm not kidding, Sylvanus. I don't think you knew. I don't think you saw me run the game at that point. Oh wait, I have to... I meant to talk to the... don't I have to talk to like a monkey or something? No, that's not it. We go directly to level 10 after the last one of the game. I want you to go back to Marge Town and talk to the bunny person off Volcano. But it turns out you can completely skip that. Nice! Shoutouts to Zera for actually routing this game. I will definitely be looking at your run tomorrow. Maybe tonight after I am done streaming, like right before I go to bed. Maybe I'll watch it then, but I'm definitely going to be checking it out. It's oh, level 8 is the last level because it's closest to level 10. Yeah, I don't even remember where to go. If I'm being honest, I don't even know where I'm going. I think it's not this monkey, but isn't there a house open where I'm supposed to go in and talk to the monkey? And then he'll be like, well, I don't know, because I don't know any of the text in this game. I don't understand it. I don't know Japanese, so... yeah. Wait, did I just go in this house? Yeah, I did. I'm supposed to go in this house after I talk to the one thing, but I can't remember where. Yo, what up? Okay, never mind. No, I'm not trying to... I'm not going to play this for very long, so I'm just screwing around right now. I'm not actually trying to learn the game right now. But if you mean like me going in voice when I actually learn the game, that might be better. Yes, I do agree with that. But it's not required. I just need to watch Zera's video and get the route. And figure out which character is being used where. MK, please. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I know I'm supposed to go in that red house after I talk. There's another... maybe he's in here? Yeah! I just walked past this house like 10 times. I didn't even bother going in. There we go. Heard the little noise there. Alright, now we go in here. I wish we could mash through the text instead of, like, having to hold the button down and then, you know, yeah. Also, shoutouts to Zera for sending me this cart. Much appreciated. I don't know when my Doraemon 1 cart will come in, but it didn't come in today, which I didn't expect it to. Okay, now I'm starting to remember how fast this game was. Also, this game already feels better on the console instead of playing on an emulator. Oops. Also, I don't even know where I know we're supposed to, like, pick up bells and stuff to increase our health, but I don't even remember where any of them are. Hang on. Oh no! That's okay, I'll make it. No, I'm not. Hang on. I know there's an enemy here. I remember... Wait. Oh, wait, maybe I could have done... wait, hang on. There we go. I think I grabbed that in my PB video. Back in that one race that I... World record uses Doraemon for 1112. Faster to use Scenario. Yeah. Dorami's special, but her weapons do more damage. Oh. Bell at the end of 1-1. Okay, enough of that. Shout out to anybody who understood what I was doing there. Isn't it on the bottom path? Like, don't you take that guy out? Or was it on the top path? Guess I'll find out. If I can survive, anyway. I'm just gonna snail... I'm not even running, actually. Oh, that's right. Don't you have to do the entire level over if you die? Yep. I think I remember having to die. I think I died on a boss and I had to redo the second level of I can't remember what world it was, but regardless, it was stupid. But yes, now that this game has been routed, hopefully this game will not steal most of my sanity. Oh. Oh, okay. But X switches the weapons faster, which is what I want. I don't want to use the select menu. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I'm feeling in the mood for Battle for Bikini Bottom, honestly. But I'll play this for a little bit longer. So there was nothing up there? Dude, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. I changed my earlier statement. I will keep playing this game if I can actually, like, you know, be decent. I still have my splits saved. I still have my splits for this game, by the way. I didn't delete them. I still have them. And they're pretty awful. Why do I keep thinking it's the enemy there, then the spikes? It's the other way around. Also, nice. Okay. Also, if you haven't seen the task for this game, go look up the task for this game. It's insane. Alright, this is it. I can feel it. This is when I will be good. Oh wait, isn't it down here? No. Oh, there it is. We did it, Reddit. Let's see if I remember this level. I probably don't. I haven't played this game in a year and a half. I only did one run of it, too. I said I wouldn't play this game ever again, but then it got routed. And Zera saved like 40-something minutes off his PB. I don't. What is your PB in this game again? Because I think wasn't our race? Didn't you get like a 149 or something? I honestly don't even remember. Okay. Oops. I don't know why I did that. $45.15? Oh, I'm thinking of Cat Game 3 that got knocked down to an hour and 3 minutes or something. I'm thinking of Cat Game 3. My bad. You got a 144.16. Oh my goodness. You've saved like an hour. Hey, this isn't Zera's stream. Hi, Arcadia. I know. I'll play this for just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to switch to Battle for Bikini Bottom, because that's what I feel like playing right now. It would be casual. I'm not going to... Now it's 104. Gotcha. By the way, this buzzing, I know it's from my Super Nintendo, because my other consoles don't buzz like this, so... My SNES probably just has a bad sound, whatchamacallit, in it. And yes, that is proper terminology. And yes, in case you guys don't believe me, no one said anything, but yes, I got a warpless PB near the beginning of my stream. I got a 22.44. My PB was 23.28, but I improved that. Okay, well I had this. Okay, never mind. I have to. This is the problem with running so many games is that you. Okay, I can delete some of these DKC splits because some of these categories I haven't even ran. So, but yeah, dude, I have them. Here, there they are. There they are. Here they are. I have my splits. And I gave some of the splits funny names, like Garfield for the first boss. Garbage person. I can change that split because we use Doraemon in the first level now. Horrible auto-scroller. That auto-scroller is pretty bad, though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. 45 is very possible in Cat Game 4. You don't feel like grinding that out? I gotcha. But yes, I still have my splits. Okay. The task got removed? I didn't know that. Huh. Wonder why the task got removed. Yeah, that auto-scroller. It's mainly the end of that auto-scroller that's awful. Like, I made a save state and practiced just that one time. Which worked, because I think I got through the auto-scroller on my first try in our race. Don't quote me on that, I could be completely wrong. It may have taken me like 2 tries, but... Alright, I don't even know the route here. I don't know where to go, who to talk to, who to fart on. Like, I don't know what to do. That's going on the quote wall, isn't it? Oh, I did it. Doraemon. I'm just gonna stick with Doraemon. I don't know who to use, though. Well, yeah, I remember this world. Yeah, this game does feel better playing. I do feel better playing this game on console. Okay, so this thing that Doraemon is doing where he's like kicking his feet around, does that do anything? Shizuka is used? Gotcha. Does this do anything? I'm curious. Or is that just a, like... I asked Zara because he's like the expert in this stuff, so I just pretend to know what I'm doing and hope that I get lucky. No! It's a little ineffective. Gotcha. Can I go back? Oh, yeah, there we go. In before I find a strat that makes this thing, like, useful. Dang. I didn't even realize I jumped on that thing. What even? Wait, hold on. Get out of here. It's pretty obvious what some of these toys are, but what is... What are those? I did it. Da. Yeah, Doraemon kicking around in the air does look cute, I will say. Yo, look at this. Look at those task strats. JK. Woodworker pace. I'm looking at my capture right now. For no reason. Alright, back to the TV. Now back to me. What? Wait a minute. Did I just clip through the ground? Did I just clip through the ground? Or did I not actually land on the ground there? Am I blind? What just happened there? I have to go back and look at that. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'd have to go back and look at that. But anyways, let me get Battle, and we will play that. I think Fable 3's in there right now. No, Spongebob DVD's in there. Spongebob is a fun thing to watch, but I can't stream that, otherwise I will get sued by, probably Viacom, or Viacom, however you pronounce them. I've never actually heard the pronunciation. Okay, let's get Battle. Alright. So the last time I actually beat the game. last time I played this, but I wanna see if I can work towards 100%. I'm at 77% right now. That's pretty good. 77% is pretty good. Alright, let me get familiar with the game again. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants! Absorbent and yellow and porous the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants! I'm just gonna warp everywhere. On top of the chum bucket. Okay, I want shiny objects too, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, okay, I need to get on top of that sign. Looks like underwear. Health upgrade, rather. I don't know how to get up there, though. Also, I need, what is that, 40,000 shiny objects to go into there? Man. What's the best way to get shiny objects? Oh, there's a button on the side that, no. Okay, hang on a second, I got an idea.
Pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
I need to stand back and do this. Yay! Yay! I did it!
It shines.
Which is the last one I'm missing? A wall jump in the oh wait, I think I know which one that is. Because I remember watching the speedrun after that and realizing that I forgot this one. Go ahead and just grab these, you know. Nice.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve.
Jellyfish Fields, I got all the spatulas. Alright, let's do the bungee here. Oh wait, yeah, I know about this one. Okay, that's the exit. This is where I need to go this way. I need to play all the Bungie games and destroy everything, I think. Even if that's not what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Ultimate Wedgie experience!
Come on. I can't aim for my life. I'm gonna just hit that thing anyway.
Ultimate Wedgie experience!
In fact, I think I know where the other one, where the other whatchamacallit is too, the other spatula.
Ultimate Wedgie experience!
Seriously? Alright, try again. Oh my goodness. One day I shall be successful. There we go.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
Oops. Oops.
Good work, boy.
I still can't listen to Mr. Krabs' voice in this game. I can't do it. Also, I think I know where the other one, that other spatula is. I think there's a button you have to hit over here. Oh, okay. I gotta go on the other side. Yay! Nah, it's not the same voice actor, unfortunately. They got all the other main characters to reprise their voices, but not Mr. Krabs. I'm not sure why. Yeah. Dude, SpongeBob's just chilling, man. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Goo Lagoon, there's 2 tasks we haven't even discovered, so I don't even know where to go here. Let's... I don't know, man. I don't know which one I should do. This is still weird to me, by the way. Oh, wait, hang on. No, that takes me out of this section. I don't want that.
Ouch!
Ouch!
Whoa!
Ow! Oh, that's... Okay, I know what that's for. Never mind. Wait, where's that one... Did I do the bungee challenge here? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I see a spatula all the way out there. I don't know how to get it, though. Oh, I'm gonna need Patrick. Because I see ice down there. Okay, I need Patrick. Oh boy, there I am! Classic Patrick. Where would we be without him? My first whistle wasn't very good, but my second one was quite good. Should I try again? Promise I can do this. It got better as it went along. Okay, that's not a joke for the internet to enjoy. Also, yes, I did just steal a quote from somebody on YouTube. Be quiet. Wait, oh no, that's for the bungee challenge. Okay, what if I... So... Okay, this works. I feel like I'm just going backwards through the whole level, and that's not what I had in mind. Ouch! Ouch! Like, okay, y'all see, like, right there, I need to get on that platform with the ice block, but I don't know how to get to that, unless if there's ice over here. I don't know.
You broke my rhythm, now I'm gonna break something of yours!
I already played Wakatiki, right? I don't. Wait, I think this one gives you a sock.
Up we go!
I'm cheating, guys. Oh. I cheated and I still prospered. Okay, hang on. Maybe I can fall through the floor up there somewhere. Wait, what if I do my... Okay, hang on. I have an idea. Well, it's not the jet, dude. No. Here goes nothing. Can Spongebob break this? Because if so, I'll switch to Spongebob. Okay, that was super awkward. I just want to get to a character switch thing. There it is. I passed it earlier, I just didn't even notice it was here. Alright, let's give this a try. Come on, man. Are you serious? How are you supposed to get down there? Wait. If I try that. Wait, can I throw a watermelon and like have it fall through? Because if so, I'll try that. Also, that's useless. I'm not even gonna try this again. I'm terrible. Oh, there was a machine over here. Not a machine, but y'all know what I mean. Alright, I'm gonna try something else. Can I jump on this guy? Can I stand on him? I don't know how to get through this. Because it doesn't let me do that. Alright, I'll do this the unintentional way then. If I can do it, that is. Heck, I don't even think that's gonna be an... Wait a minute. Unless if there's like... Unless if there's an ice... Ooh. There's an ice block down there, but how do I get that? Let's find out.
Push button. Can't stop self.
Let's give this a try. Oh, but how am I gonna get over there now? Oh, here we go. Alright. Here we go. I figured it out. Okay, just go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on! This is stupid. I can be good at games if I want to. I'm not gonna make that. Actually, maybe I will. Oh yeah, I'll make it. Heck yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
What was that? Is this anything? I guess not. Let's go check. Let's check the other area of Goo Lagoon. And we'll see what we've got here. If there's any, I don't know, like, where the, like, what quest would be missing. So how many socks do I have? 7. I think Patrick wants 10. Pretty sure 10 is how many Patrick wants. Okay. I might join voice later.
I can't swim!
Have a good one, Yoshi.
Getting that sinking feeling. La, 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 la.
Oh, by the way. Yes, what is it?
Uh-oh, I can't swim!
Where did I watch that bench video? You're asking where I watched it? Like, where I was, or what website did I use? Because I found that thing on YouTube, I think. And you told me that a couple days ago, so I was at my dorm. I'm not sure if that answers your question.
Ow!
I don't know if this is right. Yeah, we'll see. Close enough, I suppose. I don't need to save the children though, because I already did that. Oh, never mind, this doesn't actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, that video that you're talking about, I found that on YouTube. Yeah, this doesn't help me. Okay. Can I like get up here from here? Alright. Have a fun stream. Okay, tell you what, I'll do this and I'll just go back the opposite way. Maybe I won't even bother trying to figure out. Hello? Okay. Maybe I won't even bother trying to get the whatchamacallit, the last spatula here. Mainly because I don't know where it is. Actually, I don't remember this part of the level. Maybe it's just a set. Maybe I just don't remember it, or it's a section of it. Oh yeah, I've already been here, because otherwise that button couldn't have been hit. Ah, I see it. It circles around. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. At least I got a sock. Can I? Nice. Oh, heck yes. Wait a second, isn't there a spatula like out here somewhere? Like on the outside of this giant sandcastle? Well, before I investigate that, I want to go up here. Hey, a sock.
Oh, again! Again!
Yeah, isn't there a spatula out there like on its own? Probably should have switched to Spongebob. Oh, here we go. Okay. I see some enemies down there. Or an enemy. There could be more, though. Oh, what's that? Hang on. That thing needs 4,000? Okay, let's go over there. Can I just jump and make it? Oh, yeah, I can make that. Challenge the dragons. Okay. Okay, let's give this a try. I must have died at the same time as I did that. Nice. Probably because it stopped me midair when I asked if I wanted to buy it. Nonetheless, we shall head back.
Ouch!
That works.
Up we go! Oh!
Oops. Okay, does this thing go back? Yes. Yep, there it is. Gotta jump on that, whatever this thing is. And yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Yay. That's good lagoon. Rock bottom, there's 2 I don't have. Not sure which ones though. Eh.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
What did I do?
That wasn't so.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. Oh well. Oh wait. I think I needed the cruise bubble move, which I have now. I have it now. What the heck? Okay, part of me remembers. Oh, here we go. Here's a. Oh wait, nah. I know what this does. Never mind. That just raises the rest of that up and allows me to get to the. Lets me get over. Yeah, I don't even need to do that. I've already done that. I'm wondering if Ow is ever gonna die in my stream. Like if we're ever just gonna kill that meme. It's always possible. But I kinda hope it doesn't because I think Ow's funny. I'm just kind of wandering around, seeing if I can find tasks that I haven't done. Does that box... Did the box back there take me to the one that was... Oh, okay. That's true, that's true. For some reason we still talk about the room in paint. So, you have got yourself a point there. Can I go in the bathrooms? I can't.
Maybe these.
I'm ready for driving school this
Oh, okay. I was like, did I talk to the kid? Yeah. Oh, hi, Arcadia. Oh, hey, Sylvanus, what's up? I have a problem with Alec. He said that I hit him. Okay, I want to go. Hang on. Have I been over there? Doesn't look like it, actually. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I should just skip this and come back to this later. Yeah, wait a minute. Let me warp to here. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick.
I'm ready for driving.
Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. I'm not a Krusty Krab. Patrick, that's the name of the restaurant. No, it's not true. Don't even ask. What's new with you? Well, I'm just sitting up here thinking, you know.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Where does this box take me? Wait, what is this?
Ow!
Ow! What the? That was kind of better, but not really. Gotta work on my whistling game, y'all. Okay, I think across the shows. Yeah, I think. Yeah, because I think how incarnation did you get there? I think that's Sandy's thing with like this. But I'm better than that. I don't have Antilles office memes in my or emotes in my chat. I still know what image it is though. So, guys, I promise I speak English. I'm just kind of aimlessly. Once both boxes have been opened up. Oh, so when I got up there as Sandy, I never actually opened the box. Amazing. Oh, there's a spatula right there, but I don't know how to get to it. Hang on. I see it. It's over here, but how do I get to it? Hang on, what's on the other side? Is there anything like a platform or a button or anything? What the heck? How do you get to that? Maybe you have to be Sandy. Okay, I need to be Sandy, I think. I think I saw a character switch point over here. Or somewhere nearby. I saw one.
Just my size.
What the heck? What died? Probably a robot. One of those small ones. Oh, well.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oh no! Alright, I give up. Let's go to... Goo Tanker Ahoy. I don't even know which one this is. Oh wait, maybe I... Oh, hang on. I think I know which one this is, actually.
Control, the launch is a go.
There's a trampoline right there. I think I have to run along this thing. Like that. Oh, but... Okay, so how do I... I think that was the end of the... I think that was the end of the, whatchamacallit, the course. Should I just... You know, I'm gonna cheat. I don't care. I'm gonna hack the game, y'all. This is stuff you're never supposed to do, otherwise you ruin the value of a perfectly good video game like Spongebob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Did I even get it? No. I didn't get it, I'm bad. Wait. Where are you supposed to start this minigame normally? Also, is that a spatula? Or is that a sock? That's a sock. Well, I need one more. I think I have to give one more sock to Patrick anyway, so that works out. How do you get that one, though? Much like how do you do any of this? Alright, I'm gonna try cheating one more time. Imagine if somebody in my chat, like, actually, like, legitimately freaked out about what I was doing. Oh, so you can just do this? Okay.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
So how did I drown earlier, but right here I'm okay?
Ow! Ow!
Okay, fine, I can't do it that way. Unless if I, like, get all the way up there.
Ow!
Okay. No. How do you do this one? Like, how do you, okay, let's, wait. Hello? Okay. Wait, that's not the same one. Is it? Is it the same one? I don't know, actually. Let's go over here and find out. No, that's a different... Okay, well, I got that one. Okay, but there's a spatula in a cage somewhere. I have access to it now, but... Actually, I have access to a lot of things now. Let's just jump down here and see what we got. Yeah, I had a feeling I could do Sponge Bowl here. Or Sponge Ball, whatever it is. I don't care, dude. Also, how many do I need there? 2,700? And what does that do? So what is this? Sure. Oh, a button. Okay. And what shall this do? Does it open a cage and then I gotta do like the obstacle course or something? Okay, let's see what we got.
Roll the sponge.
That was great. I love that. That was great. Okay, now I understand how I was supposed to get over there, but... Well, I gotta actually, like, turn around and go that way, and then we'll actually be making progress. I don't actually know the way over here, so if I fail this, that's why. Gosh. Oh! Still have a shot. Still in it. Alright, we got it. Alright, that's that one done. Follow the bouncing ball. Let's do this one. If I knew where to start it. Follow the bouncing ball? Where the... I don't understand the question. I also don't understand that. Hi, MK. I know I said hi to you earlier, but you said hi, so I figured... Oh, hey, hang on, there's a spatula right there. But I don't know how to get that one. Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, I'm following it. I did it! Playing Need for Speed High Stakes can't alt-tab out the game without working, so I had to commit to a few races before I could chat. Gotcha. Sorry, I didn't mean to breathe right into my mic there. Super bounce. Don't know what this one is. Or what this entails. We'll find out though. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I try this minigame and I, like, failed it and gave up? That's incorrect, what I just did. No! I hear a spatula, I think. Okay, that works. Okay, I'm bouncing, but what? Oh, here we go. Got it. Okay, I just got confused there. I've not received this task. Is there a clam I haven't paid whatchamacallits to? I probably don't even have enough to be able to pay him anyway, but... What is... Hang on. Hang on. Alright. I want to see if there's anything behind the Krusty Krab. Can I get on top like that? Can I... Alright, nothing there. Dang. Oops. I also need to... Okay, well, it doesn't matter what my health is now because I just fell. I always like, please turn off your console message as you turn in the middle of collecting an item in a game. Hey, some people are stupid enough to where they'll do that. Even though it's kind of a difficult idea to stomach. have a feeling this last task is in Sandy's dream. I don't know why.
Good riddance.
Hang on. I hear it. Like, dude, I can already hear it. I already hear it. I hear it. I don't know where it is, though. Seriously? I hear it. Unless if that's like, unless if that little ringing thing is part of the music, then in that case I'm retarded. Well, that just takes me to the exit. That's lame. What the heck? What did I even land on? This game is weird sometimes.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Let me go in the box. Does this send me the other way? Yeah. No point in doing that. Okay, maybe there isn't another maybe there's no other wait. God, I'm convinced there's another task though in here. Well, hang on. Let's take the slide again. If nothing else, I'll pick up some more shiny objects. If nothing else, I will get some shiny objects. Trying to get situated on the rack here.
Shinier the better.
Well, I saw there were 2 paths. Maybe you have to take both paths, and each has a spatula. I don't know, dude. Honestly, don't even know. Okay, that drops me off here. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hello, Plankton.
That's what I...
2,800 shiny objects to defeat this. Can I at least activate the...
Hello.
That's what I need.
Are you telling me I have to do the entire slide again? Just so that I can...
Okay.
Actually, hang on. Don't make this complicated. Yep, my day went pretty well. And now I get a few days off for fall break, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Okay, this is not what I had in mind at all. Just... thank you.
Good riddance.
Game auto saves your shiny object count, so I can just keep doing this as much as I want, and that's what I'm gonna do until I get 2,800. I already beat the main game, so technically I'm not ruining anything for me. Okay, seriously, you gotta aim. Okay, thank you.
Good riddance. Good riddance. Good riddance.
Was it 2600 or 2800? I don't even remember. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this one more time and then we'll go. Dang it. Oh, just... Why didn't it aim at the... Fine. Thank you.
Good riddance.
It was 2800. I'm glad I did it a second time.
Who puts challenges in their own dreams?
Squirrels, we're tough like that.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
I could do it in my sleep.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
Well, there's a golden spec.
I'll do it so fast, it'll make your head spin faster than a horny toad on a merry-go-round.
Hold up. A horny toad on a merry-go-round.
Why can't I ever...
I don't even care about your question, Plankton. Why? That's, interesting.
Flying squirrel coming through.
Oh my gosh! Okay, that caught me off guard. That was pretty cool. Oh, dang. I didn't even realize I can slide on this stuff.
Okay, that's better.
I need to go... Okay, I need to destroy that thing first before I do any of this.
I'm getting dizzy just watching.
That's pretty good. Bad. Yeah. We did it, Reddit. Turn 10 socks. I need another. Payment scraps 4,500 socks or shiny objects. And that's like the rest of the... Okay, so the rest of it is just collecting shiny objects and stuff. Aside from rock bottom, which I haven't done. I'm lazy. There's 2 I'm missing. Let's see, I'm missing 2 in rock bottom. And then 5 and 5, that's 12. Yeah. So I guess I have to find all the socks. Apparently I'm missing 3 socks. Just in the Bikini Bottom overworld. Well, I'm also missing the health upgrade at the Krusty Krab sign. I don't have that. I wonder when the textures are gonna start bugging out on me in this game. Is there anything on top of the tree dome? Can I even get up here? Okay, I've already been up here. I don't know why I'm doing this again. Well, I fell anyway. You can get hurt by that? Are you kidding me? That's silly. That buzzer's so aggressive. Oh, I'm out of bounds. Well then how do I have to get on top of the chum bucket and then maybe jump up? Yeah, let me try that. Just because I don't know what else to try, honestly. Also, why is there a sponge bowl or sponge ball item here? I'm a bit confused on that.
Wow, 6 pairs of underwear. I am one unbeatable sponge.
What the heck?
May I help you?
40,000 shiny objects to enter the theater. That's so crazy. I wonder if I need to destroy all these tikis. I doubt this even does anything, but I notice them all flying around. Maybe. Oh. Just one more, I think. Alright, well that did nothing, as I figured. Well, I got some shiny objects. Maybe I'll just scrap this and go to Jellyfish Field. Yeah, I'll just go to Jellyfish Field. I'll just go to the top. I think I remember there was one spot where I needed to use Cruise Bubble, but I wasn't able to actually use it. Because, oh, there's a sock right there. Well, I could just go get it, but... Oh, it's right here. Okay. That makes it easy. Or, no, this I needed the bowling ball move. Which now that I've got it, I have a sock, which I can pay Patrick back. But... there is a button over here. I want to see if this does anything. I think this... oh wait, I already got the... I think I did that already and I got the sock. I can never remember what I did and didn't do. Okay, there is a ice block there, but I need to switch to Patrick. I don't know where a switch thing is though. I need to switch to Patrick for that. I'm gonna check over here, see if there's one like near the beginning. Because I don't remember. Alright, let me try this. Maybe there was one up ahead and I like just didn't see it or something. I just want to go over here, dude. Okay. That feel when you press X and nothing happens. Can I just die here? So what determines if you die from the goo or not? Also, I think actually, maybe I did get the sock that was up there.
Just my side.
If not, you do this. Okay, I already got it. Let's just pay Patrick back. You're still confused on it? Like, is it not playing, or...? It plays, just not on stream. Okay, that depends. That all depends on like where you're, like what. That's all like audio settings and stuff, and that can, because I know you separate it. But if your live split is playing out, if it's playing as desktop audio, if you have that muted, then no one's gonna hear that. Now, I don't know how I would fix that, or how I would go about fixing it, but I don't even know if that's what I don't even know if those are even your settings, but yeah, I'm not really sure, honestly. I could grind for shiny objects and just go in there, but honestly, I don't feel like it. That just sounds super boring to me. There's 3 socks in the overworld that I don't have. Oh. Oh, I think there was a sock here, and then no, I already got it. And yeah, I can't even get up there. Great. Have it muted on OBS and you can hear voice when you have stream on. Gotcha. Well, if Live Split is playing out your desktop audio, then no one's gonna hear your sound effects. So I don't know how I would go about fixing that, but I at least know why it isn't working. I know that much now, but as far as helping you like get it to where it works, I don't really know what I could do about that. Alright, I'm gonna look around rock bottom just for a little bit. And then after that, I don't even know what I want to do. I thought I'd be playing Mario all night, but no, I got my PB very quickly in that. I could play something else. I mean, I could like speedrun something else rather. Or I could just cut the stream and just call it a night and chill for a while. What the? What the? Who wants to be a millionaire? If people want Millionaire, I'll play Millionaire. Speedrun Luigi's Mansion. I don't have the game. Otherwise, I might consider it. Honestly, don't even know. Okay, whoa, wait, hang on. I see something down there. What is that? I see a tiki, but I don't know what it is. Or like what would be in it. Just shiny objects? Really? That's lame. Why do people do that? Also, I don't even understand why I said why would people do that when there's nothing to do with it. Get it? It's not much. I don't know if I will. I have other priorities for games. Plus, I've never actually played it. Yeah, I know that's shocking, but I've never played Luigi's Mansion. You'll help me? You know, you don't have to do that. No need for that. If I get the game later, I'll get the game later. But I can't like. All right. Well, that's it for SpongeBob tonight. Oh, that's right. I can't use. I have to like turn the console off and then like turn it back on. But sure, let's play some Millionaire. Oops. It's weird. I actually don't know too many people that actively play Sunshine. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. I don't. I think it's yeah, it's right there. But yeah, we'll play some Millionaire, and then I'll probably just cut stream. There is one quick thing I'm gonna do before I go to bed tonight, like school related, but other than that, I don't have to do any school stuff this week, which is nice. Kind of want a snack. I don't know if I should go get it now or what. Yeah, screw it. I'll be back in just a second. You guys can listen to the music until then. MK, if you're really concerned about the aspect ratio, you can leave. Alright. As some of you probably predicted, I have retrieved some Oreos. Yes, those are Oreos.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's play. Well, let's see the result.
Got that right? Oh, it was spider, then lobster. I got it mixed up for some reason. It's okay, that was just our warm-up question.
Answer the next 15 questions correctly, and you'll win $1 million. There's no time limit, and you have 3 lifelines to help you. Good luck. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Lots of luck to you. That's the right answer. You've got 100. You've had no problems so far.
Highest court in the land. Top 4 is the Supreme Court designed for what? I don't know. And top 4 of the Supreme Court has one of these? I had no idea.
It's your choice.
Oh wait, highest court? Like basketball court?
Hmm.
Boom.
That's the right answer.
Can't forget the first part of the question. It was giving me a
You
hint.
might as well play it. Here it is.
Time of departure. The expression wheels up is commonly used in which these modes of transportation.
Uh-huh. Well done.
None of the others
That's
made
the right
sense.
answer. You might as well play this. Hmm. That's the right answer. Congratulations.
Give me a hard question. Yeah.
This is the last point that you could win nothing at all. Hmm.
I have a Texas Instruments calculator.
That's the correct answer.
I have two actually. Well, I for sure have one. I don't know if I have a... I don't know where the other one is. I just want to scrape the cream off this cookie first.
You can't lose money on this question.
So good. Okay. By definition, somnipathy is an umbrella term for a group of disorders associated with one function.
You've still got phone a friend.
I'm thinking sleep because insomnia, somnipathy. This is what my gut is saying. Maybe I should just pick it. Screw it. Watch me be wrong.
That's
Got
the
it.
correct answer. Well done. Well played. Take as long as you need. You clearly do not have to
MK,
play
please.
this question.
What professionals are sometimes disparagingly referred to as the gnomes of Zurich. What?
You've still got Ask the Audience.
I do. I could ask the audience. Is it Swiss? Arcadia agrees. I'm gonna go with it.
That's the right answer.
Name of a
That's
band.
fantastic.
Okay, thanks.
Hmm. Take your time. Have a look at it.
If you compliment friends by calling them Juno-esque. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've never heard this word before. What are you doing, buttface? What do you... Oh my god.
I can't influence your judgment.
2? 2. I guess. I've never heard this word before. There we go.
That's the right answer. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Ooh. Take your time on this one. You don't have to play.
Merely laced with gold, an Olympic gold medal consists about 90% of what other medal? I actually don't know. I honestly don't even know. Silver?
You've still got Ask the Audience.
93% silver. Wait. Oh, 90% of what? Okay. Okay, my bad. I misread the question, actually. There we go.
That's the right answer. You're getting better as you go on. Take your time on this one. You don't have to play this.
What was sprinter Usain Bolt's average speed when he set the 100-meter dash world record time in 9.58 seconds 2009? Oh, crap. Oh, hang on. Can we do math here? His average speed. And so 100 meters in 9.58 seconds. That's about 10 meters a second. No. But they're asking me miles per hour?
It's your choice.
I can't remember. This is why I wish we, like, could... I wish the whole world was on one system instead of, like, us having feet and miles and then everybody else uses kilometers and stuff.
I can't influence you.
I mean, I don't care which one we use, but I wish, like, you know. I can never remember what, I can never remember the conversion between, I can't remember the conversion between meters and miles or feet or whatever. Okay, I don't, see, you see, here's the thing, it's just under, if it asked, like, how many meters, wait a minute. Oh, but, dude, I can't convert this in my head. I can't convert it. I don't know conversion.
It's up to you.
I mean, I know how to do it, but I don't know the, like... So, well, let's ask the audience.
Are you sure? Let's hope the audience can help you. Press your buttons now.
Arcadia says C, 23 miles per hour. C was most popular. I'll go with it.
That's the correct
Why
answer.
is he laughing at me? Whatever. Everybody makes fun of me anyway. It's fine. I'm used to it. Oh, someone actually calculated it. Huh. That'd be a pain to calculate, honestly.
You can't lose money on this one.
Represented by a flute, oboe, clarinet, all but which of these characters appear in the symphony. All but which of these characters appear in Symphony Peter and the Wolf. I don't know the symphony, but just looking at the answers it makes me think that the answer's cat. Just looking at the answers. But honestly, what do I know? Should I phone a friend? Should we call,
you can use 50/50.
Who likes music? We could call, the singer from Birdemic, the guy who was at the bar singing. We could call him, see if he knows. Honestly. Kina says chicken. How confident are you in that answer? Well, I'm trying to think as bird.
You've still got 50/50.
I do have 50/50. I don't know if I want to use it though. I'm gonna call the singer
Are you
from
sh-
Birdemic. Let's see what he knows.
happens.
Yeah, this is C. Sure, yeah, well, I could bet on it. I would definitely bet on it, C.
He
Your
says
friend
duck.
has chosen C.
He says duck. 100 divided by 9.58, then you convert meters per second to miles per hour. Oh, okay. No, I figured that's what you would have to do. Okay, is it C or D? Should I 50-50? I could 50-50, and we'll find out. MKR, have you not been paying attention to the question? You're like, wait a minute, I might know the answer.
You can still use a 50-50.
There is a duck in it? So is it chicken? I'm asking it, like, we're trying to figure out what the answer is, dude. I thought it was cat at first. Alright, it was chicken.
That's the correct answer.
No mention of a
That's
chicken.
unbelievable.
Interesting. Yeah, the game did lie to me.
Take your time. Think about it.
Thought to be the largest insect in the world, the giant Weta, I don't know, is found only on what country's Little Barrier Island? I don't know where Little Barrier Island is. I've never heard of it. Somebody just Google Little Barrier Island and see where it is, because I honestly have no idea. Little Barrier. New Zealand? I already eliminated Canada. I feel like I would know. And then Ireland doesn't make any sense in that. I'll go with New Zealand. Got it.
Well done. That's the right answer. Well played.
MK, what is that? What did you just... Oh, never mind. I'm not
It's
going to
a
ask.
huge amount of money to win.
Alright, here we go.
Have a good look.
Question 13. In 1968, what then unknown Hollywood actor served as an usher at Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral in Atlanta? Huh. Okay. I had no idea that it would be one of these people. First of all, I can't remember. Who is Lawrence Fishburne? I've heard the name. I don't know what... Or I feel like I've heard the
can't
name. I
influence
don't know
your
anything
judgment.
about this. Samuel L. Jackson? That doesn't... Is it Samuel Jackson? Really? If I'm wrong, I'm blaming you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see.
That's the right answer.
I did not know
Congratulations.
that.
You've just won $250,000.
Alright, 2 more questions, and we have a 50-50, in case nobody knows. That is interesting. I had no idea.
Ooh.
I've never paused
a
the game.
big
Can you
old
pause the
drop
game?
if
Yeah,
you get it
you
wrong.
can pause the game.
Have a look at it.
Okay, hang on. Costing $37,576 in 2012. How much did a year of tuition at Harvard cost in 1936 when John F. Kennedy was a freshman? Okay. So it cost... First of all, that is... $37,000 is a stupid, giant crap load of money.
You've one lifeline remaining.
For 1 year of tuition? Like, give me a break, dude. Okay, so... I mean, honestly, I don't even know how they would convert this. Like, how do you... You can't just, like, you can't adjust it. You can't adjust it at all, so... I was thinking either $200 or $300. 100 seems too little. 400 seems. I mean, God, if my tuition was that low, that would be beautiful.
That's the wrong answer.
Oh,
The right answer was D.
Annual undergraduate tuition was 300 in the 30s, 400 in the 40s. God. The thing is that how are you supposed to figure that out? Like, how do you determine how much it would have cost back then? Because it's so different now. Like, how would you? I mean, we can blame Wikipedia for that one, but it's just like there's no way to actually know how you would convert that. All right, I was green last time. If I land on green, I'll pick a different character and stop. Yellow. No, don't. Actually, let's see who gets to the end of the. Let's see who makes it furthest. I'm gonna do 4 players, 1 controller. Four players, 1 controller, meme %. Well, and the thing is, and that's what I'm saying. You can't adjust for inflation. Like, you can't do that for that question because it works so differently now. Alright, so we have 4 fastest finger questions now. We'll see how many. Let's see if we'll get any of them right.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
We have 4 chances at
Let's
fastest
play.
finger. Let's see here. Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Well, let's see the result.
I got a question right! Beach Boys, Beastie Boys, Boys to Men, Backstreet Boys. That one was pretty easy. Alright, here we go. Next one. Action heroes. Oh, God. Dang
well,
it!
let's see the result.
Oh, it was Rambo first, then McClane. Did I misread the question? Oh, I got Born right. Okay, never mind. I read it correctly. I'm just bad. I'm sorry, guys. Put these Apple products in order to release the earliest. That was the Mac, then Pod, then Phone, then Pad.
Well, let's see the result.
After Mr. Reagan entered college in 1936, the annual tuition remained at $400 for 6 years and would stay at the level until the 1947-48 academic year. Huh. Oh no, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. Goblet of Fire I got right. Dang. Well, I got one of those right anyway. I got 2 questions correct. And my signed-in profile did it the fastest. Yeah, I never got into Harry Potter, like the books or the movies.
Correctly, and you'll win $1 million. There's no time limit, and you have 3 lifelines to help you. Good luck.
Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Alright, so signed in profile goes first.
Best of luck.
Alright. A town in southwest Germany, Rottweiler lends its name to a well-known breed of what? Rottweiler? Isn't that a dog? Yeah.
That's the right answer. You've got 100. Lots of luck to you.
Alright, which of these clothing items got its name because rowers wore it during training to induce perspiration? What? Which of these clothing items got its name because rowers wore it during training to induce perspiration? What the heck? I don't get this. I don't know what this question means. I don't understand the question, guys. I feel like TMR playing Family Feud and not understand. Okay, whatever.
That's the right answer.
'Cause
Congratulations. You've got 100.
No, I don't. I didn't understand the act. I couldn't
Lots of
understand
luck
the
to you.
question. Perspiration is sweat. Oh, okay. And an Apple slogan, there's an app for that. The app mentioned is short for what? Applies. No, application.
That's the correct answer. Well done. You've got
Rowers
100.
is in people who row a boat. Why is there a... Hang on. There's a mark on my
Best of luck.
monitor. Okay, I scraped some of it off. With products such as hummus and pita chips, Athenos is a brand associated with what cuisine? Isn't that Greek? Is that Greek? Yeah, it is.
Well done. That's the right answer. You've got 100.
Yeah, I was the rowers part is what confused me. All right, everyone got the first question right.
You might as well play this.
Zorbing, an odd pastime where participants roll around inside a clear sphere, has also been called human what? Isn't that a hamster balling? Or no, wait. It's not iguana, it's not ferret, it's not rabbit. Yeah, it is hamster. I have
That's
to read
the
all
right
I have
answer.
to read all the answers first to make sure I don't like the reason why that became easier was just because none of the other answers
You might as
like,
well
made
play
sense.
it. Here it
So.
is.
Freddie Mercury was allegedly inspired to write what Queen hit after witnessing a portion of the Tour de France? Do they have a song called Bicycle Race? Because if so, then that's the answer.
It's up to you.
Because I know these three songs. Is it actually Bicycle Race?
That's the
Okay.
correct answer.
Interesting. I didn't know there was a song called that.
You've had no problems so far.
I'll have to listen to that song later. I'm serious, I've never heard of it. I'll have to listen to that. Grown in clusters on vines, the smaller and sweeter cousins of cherry tomatoes are fittingly called what? Grown in clusters on vines.
You
Butt-
can use 50-50.
Buttface just sniffed. Like he's got a freaking allergy or something. Buttface never ceases to disappoint me.
Well done. That's the right answer.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted, but yeah, thanks for the help anyway. Alright.
You might as well play it. Here it is.
Why you there's literally nothing is on your shoulder. Why are you oh my Pittsburgh's three local rivers helped the state earn the affectionate nickname City of what?
It's your
Oxygen
choice.
tank? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I was thinking. Well, it's either. Yeah, that was my first guess. Yeah,
That's the correct answer. Well done.
because you got rivers and people need to get across the river. So. Alright, everyone got their second question correct. So I've answered 8 questions correctly.
You might as well play this.
Yeah. As noted in a well-known idiom, which of these animals has exceptional vision? The eyes of a moose. Isn't it hawk? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's hawk. Yeah.
That's the right answer. Congratulations.
It'd be funny if one of the answers was
You've
bat.
had no problems so far.
That'd be hilarious. According to the OED, which of these shoe names also describes a person who spends his time in idleness? Slipper, loafer, mule, clog. Isn't it loafer? Ha
That's the right answer.
Yeah. Alright.
You might as well play this. According
According to its slogan, what chain claims to offer a pizza you can't refuse? It's not Papa John's. I don't think that's a Domino's. Domino's, I think, has something else. Pizza Hut doesn't... Well, by process of elimination, I get Godfather's, but I don't know if that's... I don't know if I'm forgetting about a slogan from one of these three. Like, maybe an old slogan that I don't know. What even are there slogans now? Like, I know Papa John's is better ingredients, better pizza. Screw it, Godfather's. Yeah!
That's the correct answer.
What is Pizza Hut's slogan? I don't even remember. Or Domino's. I don't even remember.
You've had no problems
I don't
so
even
far.
remember their, God, whatever. Also, the name of a classic 1944 film, an insurance policy that pays extra for accidental death, is known as Double Jeopardy, I think. Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer.
What is it then? Double...
The right answer was B.
Indemnity?
Unfortunately, you've won nothing.
I just saw double. I was like, Double Jeopardy. Nah, that ain't right. So 1's out, 3 are still in.
You might as well play it. Here it is.
Take our pizza or die. Oh, is that the... that's probably Domino's, whatchamacallit. Neil Patrick Harris first rose to fame playing Doogie... Wait, hold on, what? Doogie House... Doogie House... Doogie? Who names their kid Doogie?
It's your choice.
Doogie Howser, a 16-year-old what? You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! Is it B?
That's the right answer.
Dang. Never mind.
You might as well play this.
Because of friends. In the movie Castaway, what did Tom Hanks' character name his volleyball companion? I haven't seen Castaway. I've never seen Castaway, so I honestly don't even know.
It's up to you.
Wilson?
That's the correct answer.
There we go.
Well done. You might as well play it. Here it is.
When it comes to potato chips, vinegar is often paired salt.
That's
What's up, Teal?
the correct answer. This is the last point that you could win nothing at all.
Oh, okay, everybody got to... Well, 3 got to their 5th question. Whose 1804 obituary lists the cause of death as a wound received the previous morning in a duel with Colonel... I guess that's the shortened form of it. Colonel Burr. Okay, I'm trying to think here. Why are his hands so huge?
I
It's
can't
a
influence your
good
judgment.
question, actually. Honestly, don't even know. Teal, no, I'm blind now. I don't know who died in 1804, so...
You can still use and ask the audience.
I could ask the audience. He sniffed again! Dude, do you have a cold? Do you want a tissue or something? Alexander Hamilton?
That's the right answer. Congratulations.
Alright, 1 got to 1,000. One got nothing, 1 got 1,000. We still have 2 more. Why are we just sitting here?
This is the last point that you could win nothing at all.
He died a brawler. What a guy. He died as he lived. Dying. Nice. The wingless females of what kind of bugs are known as glowworms? I've never heard of a glowworm before. Is that Does this game just like make up random
I can't influence your
words
judgment.
like and random questions? Do they just make it up? Fireflies? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Got it.
That's the right answer.
Oh, because they glow in the dark. That's okay. Okay. I went right over that. I always called it a. Actually, what did I think as a? See, I'm weird. I think as a kid I called it lightning bug, but now I call it a firefly.
This is the last point that
Yeah.
you can win nothing at all.
Buttface is awkward. He's probably a pedophile. In a long-standing tradition, a bucket of what beverage has been a big one? Gatorade. Chocolate milk. Chocolate milk.
Well done.
Did he
That's
just-
the right answer.
Did he just laugh and then he's like, and he's just looking over to the side, like is he like looking over at somebody in the audience like he has a crush on or something, and like looking over to see like if they're laughing too, and like I'm funny because I'm sitting here laughing.
You can't lose money on this one.
In college sports, which of these terms refers to an athlete who was never recruited or offered a scholarship? Tryout, play, and walk on, ramp up. I don't play college sports, so unfortunately, I do not know the answer.
You've got all
If I had
three
to,
lifelines
if I had to
intact.
guess, I would call it a tryout. But what do I know? It could also, I guess, it could also be walk on. They just like walk on the field or the court or the golf course, or I just farted. What do y'all think? Or it doesn't even matter what y'all think. What does
You
Google
can still
tell you
use
guys?
a 50-50.
I mean, I could be using Google, but I think it's more fun to let you guys Google stuff. Keena says walk on. If I can get one more person to confirm, then we'll pick it. Actually, I'm tempted to just go ahead and pick it, because
You've got all
Tryout
three
doesn't-
lifelines
Tryout doesn't-
intact.
he was never like an athlete that was never recruited. That doesn't make me think tryout. That just I kind of feel like it'd be walk on. So that actually makes more sense. If it's tryout, I'm gonna be mad.
Ooh,
Nope, it's walk on.
that's the right
Walk on is
answer.
your guess. Yeah.
Well played.
All right. Remember, I'm still doing 4 players, 1 controller. 1 player got eliminated because I was stupid, but everybody
You
else
may
has
as
made
well
it.
take a look at the next question. You can't lose anything.
Before her movie career, Meg Ryan got childcare lessons from Scott Baio in 1984 episode of what sitcom? You think Zara's drunk? How do you know that? Is he streaming? Okay, I don't know.
It's up to you.
I don't know any of these sitcoms. I've never seen any of them. He held up a drink with rum. He held up a drink with rum in the name. Oh. Okay then. Alright, I don't know the answer to this.
It's your choice.
What the heck was that noise? Was it imitating a snake?
That's the
Golly.
correct answer. Well done.
Guys, why
Well played.
why did I buy this game? Like, why? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to myself?
You can't lose money on this question.
Well, I can lose my sanity. In Back to the Future, what excitable Dr. Emmett Brown uses what exclamation? Great Scott! If you don't know the answer to that,
That's the correct answer.
if you don't know the answer
Give
to
me
that,
that check back.
no, what? I'm keeping my money. I'm keeping my money, and I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get something small. It's from a Julian Smith video called Moving Out.
Take your time.
Back when Julian Smith actually made good videos, and now
Have a look at
I don't
it.
even know what he does now because it doesn't matter. Which of the following is correct spelling of a word that is used as a synonym for nitwit? Oh, how do you spell it? Oh, I can't spell. Nincom. I think it's this. Nincompoop. Ha!
Well done. That's the right answer.
You've never seen Back to the
We got
Future? Really? I would highly recommend it. It's my favorite movie. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, my favorite movie is Back to the Future.
Ooh. Take as long as you need. You clearly do not have to play this question.
What band named their 2000... After... Yeah. I love this song.
That's the right answer. Congratulations.
Love that song.
Well played.
It's a good song. I don't listen to that much Coldplay, but they have some good songs. That, Paradise, Clocks, those are some good songs.
Take your time on this one.
Fix You is another
You
good
don't
one.
have to play.
Because he is an architect, which of these TV dads could theoretically qualify for Pritzker Prize? Which of these TV dads? Isn't Mike Brady... Isn't Mike Brady an architect in the Brady Bunch? Isn't that what he works as? Isn't he an architect? Why not? Let's go with it. I don't think Danny Tanner is. Haha! Got it.
That's the right answer. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't... Wait, which one was Danny Tanner? Which one was Danny? Which one was Danny? Oh no. Because, I can't remember any of their names.
Take as long as you need.
Danny's the TV host. Danny's the TV host.
Think about
One of
it.
them is the musician. I can't remember his name though. No, I know it's Full House. I know it's Full House, but I can't remember the other names of the. Yeah, I can't remember. Ugh, never mind. Birdmen wear a special wingsuit to maximize the experience of which of the following adventure sports? A special wingsuit to maximize the experience. I would say, what? Uncle Jesse! Jesse is his name. That was the one. Yeah, and then Joey's the funny one. Okay. I watched Full House a lot when I was little. I don't really watch it anymore, but, yeah. Bird. Oh, a wing. Okay, a wingsuit to... Well, let me think. It can't be mountain climbing. Can't be bungee jumping. Skydiving, you don't really... You would wear a parachute. Parasailing. What is parasailing? Is that like the... Is that the thing where you've got like that giant... I don't know how to describe it. Is that the thing where it's like you hold onto this bar and there's like a thing above you and like you jump and you just go sailing? Like you just cruise through the air? Because if so, that's my answer. Skydiving doesn't seem right.
I'm afraid that's the wrong answer.
It
The
was
right answer
skydiving.
was D.
Really? Skydiving? Really? Maybe I mean, it's possible I got it mixed up with something else? Is parasailing the thing where it's like
Take your time.
you're like that bar thing that you hold on to and there's like a giant
You
like
don't have
like a
to play
kite
this.
kind of thing and you just like you jump off and English is an official language of which of these countries? Brazil, China, India, Russia. Let me think. Not Brazil. I think Brazil is Spanish. Russia's Russian. Hang on. Let me look at this. Oh.
You've still got 3 lifelines.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused there too. Russia? Wait, English is an official language in Russia? Oh, okay. It's asking which is an official language, not which is like the official language, because none of those would make sense. Well, technically English is spoken in all of these, but not very often. I would have... Is it wrong that I would have guessed China first? I don't know why, but for some reason, like, I don't know what it is, but for some reason I would have picked China first. Did you guys know that the person who created Life and Time magazines, the guy was actually born in China?
It's up to you.
Here's some trivia there for you. Henry Luce created Time and Life magazines. He was born in China. Let's ask the audience.
Let's see if the audience can help you. Choose your answer now.
Arcadius is India. India won on the poll. Let's pick it. It's India, really? That's actually kind of surprising. But it's correct.
That's the right answer. That's fantastic.
Okay, maybe I am weird for thinking it would have been China first. Or for, like, China being my go-to there. I don't know. Alright, who is Reginald Dwight? Okay, wait. Ringo Starr. I don't think that's... No, Ringo's last name starts with an S. So I don't think it's Ringo Starr. Ozzy Osbourne? Is Ozzy Osbourne not his name? Elton John? Are these
I can't influence your judgment.
Are the Reginald Dwight, Elton John? Really? I thought his name was Elton John.
Well
Hold on.
done.
No,
That's the right
I
answer.
can't. I can't accept this.
That's fantastic.
Unbelievable. He changed his name? Born Reginald Kenneth Dwight.
Take your time on this one.
When did he change his name?
You clearly do not have to play this question.
When did he change? Oh, wait.
It's your choice.
Okay, 6 months later, Dwight was going by the name Elton John and 2 members of Blue Solid. Really? Okay. I legitimately thought his name was Elton John. I'm not kidding. I thought his name was Elton John. I can't believe that.
I can't influence
He
your
changed
judgment.
his name. I didn't even know. What comic-based movies climactic scene features thousands of actors wearing Guy Fawkes masks? The Life cereal. Okay, I actually don't even know this one. I have no idea. I haven't seen any of these movies. My first guess was V for Vendetta, but I don't... Maybe that's not right. I don't know. My first guess was V for Vendetta. In fact, maybe I should just pick it. Because that was my gut. But my gut was wrong earlier on one of the questions, so I don't know if I should trust it now. I'll give it a bit. Hang on. Yeah, let's go with it. I was thinking V for Vendetta because I thought I saw like the poster of the movie and a guy was wearing a Guy Fawkes mask. Because that's why I thought that. But the thing is that I don't know if there was just one Guy Fawkes mask or what. I don't know anything.
Take as long as you need.
Alright, I'm gonna take 5 hours.
Have a look at it.
Tenzing Norgay, I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that right, was the renowned Sherpa guide for what famous explorer? Known as the Sherpa guide for what explorer? Okay, wait a second, wait a second,
It's
wait a
your
second.
choice.
Wait. I think it's Mark. Wait. Keena says Edmund Hillary? Man, what? Why was I leaning towards Marco Polo? The answer is
It's up to you.
Seinfeld. I wish I could pick that, because that is correct. Why was I leaning towards Marco Polo? If you're saying it's Edmund Hillary. I don't even... Who even is Edmund Hillary? What did he do? Did he explore... What did he explore? Did he explore, like... I don't know, his bathroom or something? Like, what did he... What is... Who is this guy? Alright, fine, Edmund Hillary. What did he do?
That's
Who's
the
Edmund
right
Hillary?
answer.
I don't know who
That's
this is.
fantastic.
A New Zealand mountaineer explorer. The first climbers confirmed to have reached the summit of Mount
Take your
Everest.
time.
I sold this guy short, and I apologize, dude. Like,
Have a good look.
I sold this guy short so bad. Alright. Famous cameo, what Rockstar provides an history of Milwaukee in the 1992 film Wayne's World. I've never... I hope you guys have seen Wayne's World, because I have not. Huh.
It's your choice.
He accomplished with Hillary on May 29th, 1953. Alright, I'm gonna call my friend,
Are you sure?
I'm gonna call
Let's see if
Rod
they
from
can help.
Birdemic and see if he knows.
Go for A. It is totally
Oh,
A. A is the one.
Natalie must have picked up
Your
the...
friend has chosen
Natalie
A.
must have picked up the phone. She says A. Honestly, I'd believe it. I don't remember who Axl Rose even is. And, Gene Simmons, I don't think would have... That just doesn't sound right. I feel... screw it. I still have one more player left. Alice Cooper's
That's
in the movie.
right answer.
Okay, that helps then.
Congratulations.
Alright, we had one person get to 32,000 mark.
Ooh.
He said ooh, but his mouth didn't
Take
even
your
open.
time. Think about it.
Krypton is a well-known... Krypton is well known as the name of Superman's home planet, but here on Earth, Krypton is a gas often used in what? My initial guess was hot air balloons, but I don't know how accurate that is. If maybe I'm completely
to you.
wrong. Honestly, I legit don't even know. Fire extinguishers doesn't sound... Fluorescent lamps? Alright, this player hasn't used any.
Audience, what do you think is the correct answer?
I'm gonna ask the audience
Choose
just to make
your
sure.
answer now.
Okay, Arcadia says C as well. Lights, if you will. Okay. Well, let's see what the audience thinks. Audience agrees with you guys. for the most part. And there we go.
That's the correct answer. Well done.
Yeah, it's like shut up, Buttface. We don't care. All right, so one player got eliminated in the first round. The second round, one player got eliminated. We have 2 players going to the next 5 questions, or the final 5. Yeah, I was about to ask that. It's like, MK, are you saying that the answer is not C? What the heck? What?
You may as well take a look at the next question. You can't lose anything.
What is? Oh my God, Buttface! Stop. Okay. Briefly joining the circus when he was younger, what quirky actor once famously worked as a lion tamer? Nicolas Cage, Christopher Walken, Mickey Rourke, Steve Buscemi. I don't know. Is he taking a dump? Maybe. Charlie Sheen. I'd believe that. I would believe that. Fluorescent lamps was Seinfeld's name before he changed it. Nice. Good meme. Christopher Walken. I don't know. It doesn't. You see, it doesn't sound like something Nicolas Cage would do. So, maybe, yeah. If I'm wrong, it's okay. It doesn't matter. But we're not wrong.
That's the correct answer. Incredible.
Thank you. G. Oh my gosh. Kina, please. Yo, Doom, thank you for the host.
Take a look at the next question. You can't lose it.
Much appreciated. For purely aesthetic reasons, most watchmakers set the arms on display models to what time? I don't have my watch. I left it at my dorm. Luckily, my dorm is locked. Luckily, it's locked. Aesthetic reasons, most watchmakers set the arms on display models to what time? 12. No, not 12:30. That doesn't sound right. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock would be that way. 10:10 would. 10:10 looks. It could be 10:10. 4:20. 60. Oh my goodness, you guys. Apparently, Christopher Walken worked at a circus as a teenager. Huh. Well, Wikipedia lied to us earlier, MK. 6:45 doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to like go in my head and like try to imagine 11:11. Oh wait. 3:16. What the heck? I'm trying to think of like because 9 o'clock would be like 9 o'clock is 9 o'clock would look like that, which I'm trying to do it this way to show you guys. 9 o'clock would look like that. 12:30
you have 2
would look
lifelines remaining.
Like that. With the shorthand going to 12, that would go straight down. 6:45. 6:45 would be like that, and then that. So that. No. That. And then so that's 6:45.
You've got to phone a friend if it helps.
9 o'clock looks like that. 10:10 would be like that. No, that. That's 10:10. So I think it would be. You know what? Who cares? It's the only answer you're finding.
Ooh.
And it's correct.
That's the right answer. Congratulations.
Props to Arcadia for that.
We don't want to give you that.
Props to Arcadia for that one. I had no idea. I mean, I was trying to like imagine each one and like which one made sense for display. Welcome back, Sylvanus.
It's a huge amount of money to win.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Which of the following is the actual version of an often misquoted line? I know this. Guys, the answer is no. I am your father. He does not say Luke.
That's the right answer.
He does not say, Luke, I'm
no
your
problem
father.
so far.
Luke says, Obi-Wan, I think he says something like, Obi-Wan told me. He told me you killed him. No. I am your father.
Ooh.
That's the line.
Take your
That's
time
the
on
line.
this one.
Look it up if you have
don't
to.
have to play.
Everyone misquotes that. Though he does not drink coffee, what musician in Seattle native hit it big by investing in Starbucks in 1980s? Michael Bolton, Wynton Marsalis, Kenny G, John Tesh. He does not say Luke. In the original unedited version, he says, "You ugly also, I'm your dad." Alright, let's call...
Are you sure you want to...
Let's
see if they can help.
Let's call Peter from the room, the psychologist. Let's see what he knows.
I'm confident that it's A. It has to be A. Go with that one.
Your
She
friend
thinks
has
Michael
chosen
Bolton.
A.
Honestly, I don't know, so I'm just gonna wait until... Okay, Kina says Kenny G. So that means Peter from the room, even though Peter didn't sound like Peter, it sounded like a woman. A prisoner being executed that was incident. Oh, that's dumb. I hate when stuff like that happens. There we go.
That's the correct answer.
Peter from the room is lying to me.
That's fantastic. Ooh.
Peter spends so much time playing
It's a
psychologist
big
that he
old
doesn't know anything
drop
about
if you get it
Starbucks.
wrong. You don't have to play this.
Approximately how much saliva does the average adult human produce each day? Pint and half pint? No, that's not even close. I actually think it's gallon. Humans produce a lot of saliva. I'm gonna 50-50.
Computer,
I'm
take
pretty
away
sure it's
2
gallon.
wrong answers and leave the right answer and 1 other wrong answer.
It is not gallon. Okay, so it can't... Pint sounds too little. Pint sounds too little. Humans produce a lot of saliva. Alright, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. It doesn't matter because I can still hear it, so I don't know if I'm right or wrong. And I'm right! Yes!
Well done. That's the right answer.
How many quarts
You
are in a
just
gallon?
won
Like,
$250,000.
are there 4 quarts in a gallon? Or are there 2 quarts in a gallon? I can never remember. Is it 4 quarts in a gallon or 2?
Take as long as
4?
you need.
That's what I was thinking, because quart,
Have a
like
good look.
quarter, like, okay. Which of these is not visible in the background of Leonardo da Vinci's famous painting Mona Lisa? Oh. Which is not visible? A road, an aqueduct, a mountain, a bird. Measurement Man. Love that guy. Alright, 50-50. I don't know.
Computer, take away 2 wrong answers and leave the right answer and 1 other wrong answer.
Okay. Now we're down to a mountain and a bird. I can't remember. I can't remember if... Is there a what was Mona Lisa paint? Like, what is Lisa standing in, or sitting in front of? I can't remember if it's a bunch of trees or if it actually is a mountain.
You've got no lifelines remaining.
I know, shut up. Alright, bird. You see mountains? Okay. Okay. I couldn't remember
That's
if the
the
Mona
correct
Lisa was in
answer.
front
Well
of
done.
like
You
trees and
just
stuff,
won
or if she actually was in front of a
$250,000.
mountain. So, Doom is a mountain. If you say so. Alright, we've got 2 players going into the 14th question. My goal is to get one of them to win the million. If one of them can win the million, that'd be cool.
Take as long as you need.
So let's see what
You
happens.
clearly do not have to play this
Though it has
question.
since expired, in 1977, a patent was successfully obtained for which of these hairstyles? Mohawk, mullet, comb-over, beehive. What's a beehive? Is that even a thing? Not an actual beehive. I know what that is, but like, is it a beehive
used all
hairstyle?
your
Is that a
lifelines.
thing? Like, did anyone actually use that? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the answer, because I don't know. I know what a mullet is. I almost grew a mullet one time. It was awful. Comb over is... Sylvanas says comb over. What's a bee? All right. Well, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it.
It's your choice.
If I'm right, I'm looking up beehive.
Uh-huh.
Got
That's
it.
the right
Nice job,
answer.
Sylvanas. What is a
You
beehive
just
hairstyle?
won $500,000.
Beehive hairdo. Oh, so it's like one of these. Okay. Hang on, there's no okay, nobody's naked in here, so we're okay. Okay.
It's a huge
I didn't know
amount
that's
of money to
what
win.
it was called. Okay.
Think about it.
Also, I think that's going on the quote wall, what I just said. Anyways, according to the company Chanel, is it Chanel? Recreates a scent that perfumer Ernest Beau whiffed while traveling where? I don't know. I don't know any of this. I don't know. That doesn't... My first guess was at the top of Machu Picchu. That was my guess. But... I don't wear perfume, so I don't know the answer. Any of you fellas out there wear perfume? Or if there's any girls out there? Well, girls probably are more likely to wear perfume than guys, I would hope. Machu Picchu? No, it's not Machu Picchu. It's Machu Picchu, and this is how you spell it. Best Pokemon sequel ever. I don't... Is that actually... No, Teal, no. I wear clothes. Should I just go with at the top of Machu Picchu? That was my gut reaction, or like my gut answer. Dude, imagine Buttface. He's just sitting there staring at me while I contemplate my life. I don't know. I'm thinking at the top of Machu Picchu. That's my guess. Sylvanas says no. Inside the art. What? I don't know, man. What the heck? This doesn't make any sense. I'm picking at my sock because there's like a little strand of the sock coming out, and I'm just gonna pull it because these are annoying, and I pick at them all the time. Where's my pocket knife? I can't be bothered. Yes, I sit in front of a desk. Judge me. Alright, I got it. By the way, don't cut yourself with a pocket knife. One time I did that and it hurt really bad. You know, I've been sitting here for too long. Top of Machu Picchu, let's go. Let's go. Oh my... Whatever.
That's the wrong answer.
Honestly, didn't... Inside the Arctic Circle?
The right answer was A.
Dang. Alright, one player's going with 32,000. We still have one player left. We have one player left. And you just found the answer too? Dang.
Ooh. This is it. Question number 15.
Alright, if we get it right, we'll have
15.
one person get $1 million.
$1 million.
Here we go. The first video ever posted on YouTube featured its co-founder, Jawed Karim, standing in front of what? I have $1 million. I have $1 million.
Yeah! You just won $1 million!
Let's go! Ugh, that video is a classic. He was at the zoo in front of the animals, describing the animals. Yeah. Or the elephants, rather. Yeah. Man, that was the easiest $1 million question I've ever had. That I've ever been asked. Alright, so player stats. Player 2 won nothing. My signed-in account won $1,000. Player 4 won $32,000. Got to the 14th question but missed it. Player 3 got $1 million. Yes, I think that calls for that.
So much to do, so much to do. Charlie, my boy.
Alright, here we go.
You won! You did it! You did it! I knew you would! I just knew you would! Oh, Charlie, forgive me for putting you through this. Please, forgive me. Come in,
Mr. Wilkinson. Alright, enough of that. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it for the night, but I will be back tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning. Yeah, my stream's gonna get taken down for copyright or something stupid. Let's see who's streaming. Let's see if I feel like hosting anybody. If I don't feel like hosting anybody, then I won't. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Probably with Cat Game 2. Maybe I'll just start learning that. Because I already got my SMB PV. I've got to make some highlights, and then I've got to do one last little thing for school. For an assignment that I have. It's like really quick though, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright, we're going to Awesome Yoshi Fan. Give him some support as he plays Mario Golf. And I will catch y'all tomorrow. Take care.